Alright, today we're gonna service a Dyson stick vacuum. Customer just dropped it and said it's not working, so it's trying to suck, but it's not even rolling here. No suction, no rolling. So we're gonna open it up and see what's going on. We got a pressure, a compressor basically here that will help us clean some parts, and let's see what happens. So that's the filter here. We're going to clean that, and there's another one here. Clean that one too, and we're going to just disassemble everything. Well, there we go. So there's a blockage here, so we're going to unblock that as well. We're going to clean the motor, clean everything. We got things tangled here, and it's hard to spin. It's actually stuck. We can't spin that, so there must be a blockage in there. I'll open this here. Alright, so that here spins, so the bearing on that end is good. Now something wrong with the brush maybe, so we're going to clean everything first. Broken glass here. Yeah, so that might have rubbed onto this. We'll have to check. Let's see. Back in there, will it spin? Sort of, yes. So that might have been actually the problem. There's another piece of glass here, I think. We're going to need a tool to remove that. But let's go ahead and grab what we need to start off. This part might be... going to remove all that here. Just take the canister off. Ah, there's tissue stuck in there. So it was like a wet wipe that dried out. Some more stuff in there. Paper. That looks a lot better. Okay, all right, I'm gonna start cleaning all that with the pressure of the compressor. All right, let's go. Now the motor, might be a lot of dust here. You see that this here does not go away, which means it's been wet and it's sticky now. So we're gonna have to deep clean all that. So here you see all the vents for these little sort of tubes that goes down to the cyclone. So we're going to push air through here, and it's going to come down through here. and we'll open that part later. This looks clean. This one we're going to start from this cap end and go down. Nothing much coming out, so I guess it's been replaced just before they dropped it to us. These two filters look new. Alright, now we're going to deep clean the cyclone here and finish the cleanup of all those. So just as a quick test, before deep cleaning all that and the other parts, we're going to just put everything back together quickly and see if we got a better suction and if the actual brush rotates. We have a success on the rotation and a success on the suction. It does not pulse anymore, so there's no blockage. So that's a success on this one. We're just going to finish cleaning the internal and it'll be ready for the customer. Alright, so now we're going to gently clean the plastics. Internals. no need for harsh chemicals, just a bit of brush and that'll do the trick. So that's the seal here if you want to clean it all the way deep. So we're going to remove it. Comes out easily. Big brush and clean the excess. The larger end on the bottom, squeeze one corner and pull the other, and then make your way around it. Voila. Now before we open that part, we're going to just gently clean the filter mesh. We don't pour water straight onto it, but just make sure the brush is wet. Now we'll lift all the sticky residue. Hot water is a bit better for that. Alright, so now we're going to disassemble this from that. There's 4 screws here. So we're going to remove these 4 screws. And it comes easy. That's a Torx, by the way, T10. There we go. Okay, so they got the motor here and the cyclone. So we're going to open that up now. Those are a little bit hard to reach. Alright, we got the screws out, and this is the internal of the cyclone. This filter comes out too. So it's sort of a seal actually. Okay. There we go. We're going to clean all that now. So now we're going to open that sort of metallic filter here, the mesh. There we go. Prying tool better than the screwdriver. Alright, so that's the outer part. We're going to deep clean that, and we're going to open all of these to clean the internals. So I'm supposing it's the same screw here. Is it? No, it looks a bit smaller. This one here, it is. So that must be a T8, I'm supposing. Can't really see anymore. T8 or T6? T8, looks like a T8. Alright. There we go. So you can see all the little cones from the cyclone here, and we're going to give that all a clean. Alright, now we can open that up in half where the red's heel is. So there it is. Okay, so once you got all these pieces together, this one goes in there, that one goes in there, then we got this one that goes in this one, then this one which goes in the middle, and then the last piece goes like that. And now we can reconnect the motor to the cyclone. Goes in here with the 4 screws. Now we squish that assembly into it. And put the screws in. Now we can put all the pieces back together. And final test. Fixed.